Welcome to my channel. This is Zealous Zach, and here I would like to just talk about whatever. Try to find wisdom, talk about a lot of the things that, are hard to talk about. Dig deep into those scars, get uncomfortable, and try to acknowledge our shortcomings and grow as people. It's actually pretty simple. Maybe do some artwork or just kind of silly things, talk about commentary on whatever else is going on in the news or in real life. Really though, I think that there's a crisis of wisdom in our world right now. Foolishness is abundant and wisdom is in short supply. There's a lot of short, quick and dirty, easy content out there to consume, but I wanted to at least try to create something more substantial, something that will help us grow as people. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best person to ask for advice on anything. I'm not a particularly good person or a wise person, but I have fucked up a lot of things in my life, and I have a lot of material to draw on just to acknowledge how I've screwed things up and what I've learned from those failures, what I've learned about people and the biases that we hold, myself and others. And I just wanted to start a new kind of conversation. I'd welcome everyone to join into the comments and give their own feedback on whatever topic I'm discussing at the time, and I'll try to reply to them all. I don't expect much, but I think that this could become something nice, something good. I think I'm gonna draw a lot, at least in the early videos, on topics ranging from like accountability and honesty and bias and all kinds of other things. And people have a tendency, I think, to say, oh, I am faultless in any situation. I'm always justified, but they are always this or that. Like, look at whatever popular video pops up on the feed. 7 ways to recognize evil people. And it's just like an evil person will say one thing to you, and then just all these things like, yeah, they do that, get them, they're evil, not me, I'm the good guy. But really, we really need to acknowledge our own mistakes and the nuances of life, the nuances of what makes a person. It's not just good and bad, it's not something you just paint with a brush, it's not even something static. It's changing, ever changing, and it's also situational. And I am, again, not the person to get advice from, because I screw everything up. And I really try to be honest with myself and others, but the lies we tell ourselves are the most dangerous, and I think that we've lost nuance with this modern age, and we've fallen into a plague of self-righteousness, and we are dehumanizing one another. And I just want to start a new conversation. If you're getting tired of these like blip blop whoopity wop kind of video post of the minute, and if you want to get into just get content that's more raw and not necessarily distracting, but facing on those traumas head on that we're all carrying with us, I mean, if we dig deep and scratch at them and really confront them head on, look at ourselves right in the mirror, and rather than projecting our own insecurities or faults or blames onto others, just acknowledge ourselves as fallible and other humans as just other humans just like us. And I think that I don't know what my goal with this is, but I I just want to reach towards something along those lines and see what happens. I want to try to grow. I want to try to overcome my weaknesses. And you know, one of my favorite books, The Alchemist, by Paulo Coelho or something like that. There was this story, or they talked about the old alchemists trying to turn metals into gold. And the ones that succeeded, they found that it wasn't necessarily just a science. In the process of trying to transcend the metal and purify the metal and bring that to a higher state, it turns out that they were transforming themselves, and then the gold just happened to come along for the ride. In that kind of a spirit, I'm thinking that, you know, yeah, I'm full of flaws. I'm unbearably flawed. I'm the furthest thing from perfect, and I'm nobody to go to for advice. But, if we reach for some kind of a growth, some kind of direction of something better, then maybe something good can happen. I don't know, but maybe. And yeah, that's basically where I'm coming from on this channel. And I really hope that something can come from it. I don't know what that would be, and that doesn't really matter at the point for me. But there's a lot of things that I do kind of want to touch base on, from the way that society works, the way that the psychology of ourselves and of groups, and the way that workplaces work, and cultures and culture conflicts and opportunities, and conforming and rebelling and everything under the sun. There's something for everyone. And I hope that you guys enjoy what I have to bring, and if not, then, feel free to leave it in the comments. I won't take any offense. Trust me, I've been stuck with my thoughts my whole life. Trust me, I get it if it annoys some of you. I get it. But, yeah, that's basically the start, and I look forward to getting some of your responses as I go into some of these topics. So, thank you and welcome to my channel.